Hello, good morning. I come with beans. How are you guys doing? Today I did not have to search for the beans. I had them ready. Yesterday I said I was hopping on live and then it took me a minute because I lost said beans. So were you guys on yesterday? Did you lose your cannolis over? I just fed the birds and they're like losing their minds. So today we're gonna do some like real talk. It's not gonna be a tough love day, but there's gonna be some real talk. We're doing play 2 today. So yesterday we started our anti-overwhelm playbook little mini series through this series, and then we're going to go through that today also. And I'm still on my tea kick. I'm doing very good. Brittany, there's a hyphen at the end of your name. This is very exciting. Okay, how is everybody doing this fine morning? Are we ready for tea? Did you lose your trash yesterday on what I shared? There's still so much more that I need to share with you. The team gave me the go ahead that I could like spill a few beans I'll try every day because it's a lot of beans to spill, but you know me, I love sharing the beans. Oh, and the grind guide is, I don't think it's up yet. It's going up and there is many beans in there as well. Yay, hello. Okay, so I was just planning my day. I'm doing like a get my ish together day. I don't know if you can hear, our laundry machine is going. We're changing our sheets. We're doing like the adulting things. Also, how is everybody's movie list coming? Not that that is productive, but kind of is in terms of happiness. How is everybody's look how cute my coloring is. So my movie list is coming along smittenly. Can I tell you though, there was a movie on this list that I added because it was highly suggested, but there was like so many comments that told me to watch it. I didn't like it. Oh, I feel bad for saying this. It's the house with a clock on its walls. Can I tell you why? Can I tell you why before we get started? I love Jack Black, but I love Jack Black, I think, prior to like 2010. I don't know what, he just became chaotic. Like he's a lot of energy. He's like the opposite of what I want to talk to in the morning. You know what I mean? It's like he's had too much coffee and I'm like, bro, love your energy. Love that for you, but you're a lot. Anyways, it was a lot in that movie. I like him in The Holiday. I think he's great in The Holiday. You know why? Because he's chill. This is like hyper, like what when he played Bowser, is that what started it? Anyways, it was a no for me, dog. But the other day, what was it that I watched from the list? I think it was Fantastic Beasts from the same category, like the Mystic Castle. I love, and I think there's 2 more and I've never seen the other 2. Love, and I'm not saying anything else, but there's a like, holy crap moment. It's so good. It's so good. And I need to brush up on my knowledge of Fantastic Beasts because isn't that the Epic Universe area? Anyways, we're getting sidetracked. A lot of you guys were saying that you're liking the recordings of these, and we will put them up. We'll either put them up on our YouTube channel so you guys can rewatch them, or like in a private like album or so. Like they're already in the album here, but yeah. How cute. So I will share beans. I have them ready. I shared 3 big beans yesterday. I'll share 3 more big beans today, which divulges a lot, honestly. It's insane. All right, so let's go into, we're gonna jump into play 2, which is all about your big 5, which I will get to. But first, I have questions. If you say yes to any of the above, just be like, yep, that one. Okay? A little bit of a gut check moment. So there's 8 of these. You wake up already tired and counting the hours until bed. Do you ever do that? Like, are you tired all day long from the moment that you wake up to the moment that you go to bed? I feel like some days I really, really struggle with that. But I'm getting better and better and better. I feel like through, like I told you, I had like a little health moment through September, and I was just like wiped, like exhausted. You feel wired but exhausted and your body's tired. So you're like, your brain won't turn off, but your body is just like, I can't. So I feel like that's almost the warning sign to the prior one. You find yourself snapping, venting, or zoning out more than engaging. So either snapping, venting, or zoning out more than engaging with human beings. You're running on caffeine, sugar, and sheer willpower instead of actual rest. Any of these hitting? Hi, Marion. Your patience for people, tasks, or even things you normally enjoy are paper thin. So you have zero patience for any of the above. For people, tasks, or things that you normally enjoy, zero patience. Small tasks feel like massive hurdles and you keep putting them off. Are any of these hitting? I see what you got. I love being on live. Why can't I feel like the live chat's not, unless you guys are just extremely quiet, which I highly doubt. Yeah, that was weird. It was not only do I not get the comments on here, like, I just want to say Facebook as a whole, like Meta, we need to like one day like have our Daily Dose Club like somewhere that is not this, because I would love to be able to see your comments. I just refreshed and they're there. Wired, okay. Zero patience, okay. Noted. Yes, okay. So small tasks feel like massive hurdles and you keep putting them off. So just delaying the things that you know that you want to do. The before last one, you've lost interest in hobbies, goals, or conversations that used to excite you. Basically, have you lost your sparkle? You keep pushing through instead of admitting you're just depleted. Oh, that hits. Okay. So if you said yes to any of these, I just like biggest hug, but also like picking you up and shaking you and like do it to yourself. These are burnout warning signs. Like burnout's a real thing. I think a lot of people, especially I'm an older generation, so I can say the younger, it's like, it's almost like a hot word that people like to use. And I feel like it's misused to almost sound like fun. And it's not. Like burnout is literally your body is shutting down. Like your body will shut down for you. I truly feel like I've experienced this. So if you're saying yes to any of this, I feel like these are warning signs. So let's wake up, shall we? So on that note, I feel like the entire playbook that we're going through right now, yesterday was play 1, today is play 2. It's all stuff that's going to help with overcoming the road to burnout and overcoming the overwhelm. So it's the anti-overwhelm playbook. And I feel like overwhelm leads to just the worst type of stuff. Like if you got too much on your plate, we need to fix that. So step 1. So I want you to think of, and the best thing okay, I don't have it in front of me. You know, the very first page on your planner, not the information one, but the first page with the wheel, like the newest system, and there's 12 categories of life. Think of those, okay? So you have your health, you have your relationships, you have your career, you have growth, you have creativity, you have personal like self-care. So those categories. Think about the 5 that matter most to you right now. And they could matter to you, this is so important, they could matter to you because they're lacking, or they could matter to you because you always prioritize them. It can be either or. Like you could be sucking in that department. Like let's say like your health and your fitness, you could be sucking in that department, but it very much matters to you. And it matters to you because you know that you're lacking in it. So just because you're lacking, it doesn't mean it's not important to you. Also, if let's say like you're not in a season of career, if it's just not your season of that and you're not interested, it's just not one of your top 5 of your categories of life that you choose to focus. Let's say friendships. You're just like, you know what? I'm good on the friendships. Like I just got out of a bad friendship. You know what I mean? Like that type of thing. Then that's not your season. It's all good. So this can change. So I feel like for today, think about what your big 5 are. And then for each of those, just give some thought as to why. Like, why does that matter? So if it's family or personal growth or finances, like maybe for finances, you're trying to create some wealth in some areas so that you can afford something that's very important to you, or creativity because you just feel like you don't tap into it. Does that make sense? So 5 categories of life. And by the way, you don't have to take what I'm saying as gospel. You can do 4 of them. You can do 6 of them. If you were to take from the 12 that are in your planner, like that first page, you can expand on. If there's a different category that you're like, well, she didn't say that, add your own, whatever is speaking to your heart. So just a little note as to why for each. So example, for your health, because I want to be able to run around with my kids and feel amazing about my body. That's a why. And if it hits, like if you're like, dang, yeah, or if it makes you emotional or you're like, what the fuck am I doing? Even better. An example of one that I don't think is on the list, like let's say a category of life that is speaking to you would be like adventure and like travel. It's fine, add that. Like just go with your gut. It doesn't have to be set in stone. Cool? Boundaries can be a category. Whatever your big 5 are right now that you know that you need to focus on. And this is kind of going to be your guiding light. So I literally did this yesterday. I wrote out my goals for myself, for the business. I also wrote out a mission for our business. And what I did next to it is I created a filter system, which I think that we can do that today. I feel like this is like perfect. The birds are loving. I am literally like Chef Angie to them. I got them only black sunflower seeds and they are losing their minds over it. So what I did is I wrote out my goals and then for each I created a filter. Do I have here? We are multitasking. You guys are going to be in my vlog. One second. I wonder if my notes are here. I just want to give an example of what I did. Yes. Okay. I'm sharing some personal stuff here. Okay. So I wrote for my own personal goals. I wrote them out, and then I did this like little checklist at the. Can you see this? See how I did like the green or the X? This is your filtering. You're filtering for yourself. So what you're allowing in and what you're like, hell no. So example, if it fuels meaningful growth or joy, it's a yes. The next one, if it traps me in an endless loop of busy work or like graphic design work, it's a no. And of course, this stems from like your own life, like things that frustrate you, put it on paper. So I also put if it strengthens my health, relationship, or creativity, it's a yes. If it drains my energy without visible progress, it's a no. If it helps me feel calm, clear, and creatively fulfilled, it's a yes. So I did 5 for each. So 3 yes, and just like a little filtering process so that you can know for each of your big 5. So let's say you want to focus on relationships, either with your family, with your significant other, with friends, and you want to grow that. Well, your filtering process could be if every time I hang out or spend time with this specific a specific individual and I leave with a headache, drained, that I want to cry, it's a no. So that I feel like that's like just creating your own little personal secret filtering process. So filter your commitments. And then what I would say is for when you're looking at your daily action, like when you're planning out your day and you have your daily to-do, just monitoring it to look at what fits your big 5. Like if none of your to-dos right now or none of your top 10 goals are fitting those anchors, those big 5, like I feel like that's a huge clear sign that you're not focusing on what truly matters to you. And that's why the planner starts with that page, so that you can figure out what life categories matter to you, what you're focused on, what you want to be focused on, and then you can build your goals from there. Yes, we will get you direction. Before this month ends, you will have a clear direction. Do you guys want some beans? I feel like today was heavy enough. Hopefully I feel like every day we should have like a little hand raising moment or like an emoji that we share. You guys can decide what you want to do. But I feel like we should have this moment of like, if you have a little mini breakthrough or a moment where you're like, yes, I need to do that. Or yes, that hits. I feel like we need a little like special emoji. What's an emoji that like, should we do like a Halloween one? No, because these will be recorded. So this needs to live on. Let me see. Andre's going to wonder why I'm sending him emojis. Which one? Which emoji, guys? Beans emoji? No. I feel like the little celebratory guy. I know everybody always says they don't want the videos to end. That's why whenever we start, I'm like, soak it in, because it's going to be done before we know it. Yeah, that one, Connie, I agree. The mind blown emoji is awesome. I like it. I like it. Okay. So yesterday I shared 3 beans. Where did I put yesterday's beans? Well, if you saw them, you saw them. If you didn't see yesterday, I shared beans, okay? So the team gave me the go-ahead that I could start sharing. You know that sound, right? If you own any of our. So you know the theme that we did for Halloween? So obviously we needed to continue that. So if you can guess, these are all like locations that are I'll share this one first. I feel like this one gives it away what it is. This one's the Merry Mayhem house. Ooh, that's so pretty. That's shiny. Holiday cheer with 0 chill. Okay. The other ones I have to unwrap. The last one I'm going to share, I think, is my favorite. Although this one is such a vibe. I know, Courtney, I was saying the same thing. I'm like, listen, I love Halloween, but I get to the end of October and I'm like, I can hear Mariah. I can hear her. She's in not this one, but come on, you had to know that's like my favorite. This one's Lantern Holly Home. Can you guess what this is? I'll read the whole thing to you. Where warmth lives all winter. Home in Indiana. This gives it away. Since 1940. I feel like that gives it away. This one is such a vibe. Okay. You just started decorating for fall. It's all good. I feel like if you're American, you can keep like your pumpkins up long. Like our Thanksgiving's already done in Canada. So for me, November 1st is like, it's go time. And I decorate so much faster for Christmas. Like I'm a psycho. For like Christmas, I can do it in like, I don't know how, because it's technically more. Okay, are we ready for the last one? I love this one. 671, number 671, Evergreen Estate. And what's the little? A festive fortress with room for trouble. Do we love it? So where are the ones I shared yesterday? Did I put them away? Oh, I did. I'll go get them. Uno momento. Will you guys watch Carl for me? Can you see him? Yeah. Will you guys watch Carl for me? Oh, I could spill other beans. Oh, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. I'm going to get in trouble. Maybe I spill the other beans tomorrow. We gotta live something for every day.
Carla, everybody's saying hello to you.
Any other, this is my list for today. Any other fur baby parents that have the blankets? Because all my friends that have our blankets are like, my dog or my cat is obsessed with the blankets. Last year's and this year's. Oh, it's so cute.
Carl, you have a girlfriend. You have a girlfriend.
An ambience of just Carl. Listen, Carl is chaotic and doesn't stay in one place. I feel like that would be extremely difficult. I did a Christmas ambience last year of the fireplace. And like at one point we like walk by and he's just like following me. It's very cute. Okay. So I shared these 3. I feel like I'm playing like a game of cards here. I find this one so pretty. So I shared this one yesterday, Sugar Plum Summit Layer. I didn't share all the little Whimsy. Oh yes, Whimsy winds its way up here since 66. A day in the life of Carl. We've done that. Hey, yeah, you get Carl got his Halloween costume. We have to work on that shit. I need to add that to my list. Add it to the list. Carl's costume. Santa's Peppermint Peak Workshop. Any guesses? I feel like this one's obvious. Frosted Rose Cottage. Located in the cozy countryside of Surrey, England, since 2006, for quiet mornings and second chances. So cute. I don't know why, you have a grant. Oh, that's so cute, Watson and Sherlock. So Carl and Andre have a costume duo together, and then me and Carl have a costume duo together. This is all holiday. And I'll share more tomorrow. I'm tempted to share it now, but I'll share it tomorrow. There you go. Now you know all the keys. All the keys to each kingdom. Yay! All right. Hopefully today was helpful. Brittany, don't worry. No, they're meant to be like the lore. You're not meant to know right away. It's all good. Tomorrow I'll share some stuff that I feel like you're gonna lose your trash over. I could share. Yeah. Okay, I have an idea of how I'll share tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Yeah, I'm excited. Yay, happy Friday, everybody. You did so good. Thank you for still being here, and not only for me, but for yourself, and checking in every single day and staying consistent. Hopefully your glow up is going well. Hopefully your dopamine detox is doing well. I love you guys. You crushed it today. And just make sure that you're taking notes for yourself and just moving a little bit forward every single day. And whenever you have those breakthrough moments, share it in the comments. Talk to each other, because I feel like that helps so much in the comments. And then tomorrow we're going to go through play 3. Oh, tomorrow. Okay. So tomorrow we're going to go through play 3, which is interrupt the spiral and moving out of the overwhelm loop to an immediate reset. So it's going to be good. Cool. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.